Okay. That was the only one point that is left for adult health field, right? Or did you already receive all your points? I don't even remember now. I'll have to go back and check.
No, we're short one, Miss Matthews, because I was going to ask you about it today, but you said you're giving us a point for this. No, but yeah, if you add up everything plus test
Just
tomorrow,
one point.
yeah, we're at 89 points.
Okay. All right. So congratulations, you all got your 1 point.
Yay. Thank you.
And this was the test review that I did for your burns and for your, what is that?
Sepsis.
Sepsis. Arts we had already done. Okay. Are you in mood to answer my questions for the test review? We can do it very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it very quickly because this will be our second test review. Okay. Because I have already done an extensive review when we were doing the case study and the arts. I need a break, guys. Let's just do it. All right.
Okay.
How to assess skin?
Say it again.
How to assess your skin?
Inspection and palpation.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What are the major areas that you will check for impaired skin integrity?
Color, temperature.
Bony promises.
Capillary refill.
Okay.
Blanching.
Okay. Anything else?
If it's moisture dry.
Okay. Check for edema. Now I won't be throwing out answers. You have to answer and we'll move on. Okay. What are the diagnostic tests for impaired tissue integrity? What are the diagnostic tests for impaired tissue integrity?
ABG.
ABG for impaired tissue integrity.
Related to perfusion.
The diagnostic test for impaired tissue integrity.
Culture.
Culture. Wound culture. Sorry.
Cultures, yes.
In biopsy, cultures, wound lamp.
Patient teaching for intact, keeping your skin intact and, yeah, what will be the patient teaching?
Diabetic teaching. If they have diabetes.
Okay.
Keep it dry.
Okay.
How to see if it's an infection, any drainage.
Okay.
Discoloration.
All right. Prevention of any impaired skin integrity.
Prevention of what?
Prevention of any impaired skin integrity.
Turning the patient. Repositioning.
Okay. All right. There are some other things. Read the textbook.
Self-care.
You should know your medications: morphine, dinoside, erythromycin, gentamicin, vasopressin, norepinephrine. Older adults, gerontological consideration, Gary.
What'd you ask?
Gerontological consideration
Not sure.
for elderly patients' skin changes and what are the nurses teaching for the patient?
I know they lose.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. They lose elasticity, so they become sagging and wrinkled.
Okay.
They can tear easily compared to younger adults.
Okay.
Thin skin. Less oil.
Okay.
Less subcutaneous fat.
Very good. What other thing can cause thin skin?
Corticosteroids.
What are the nurses' responsibilities? if the patient is on corticosteroids?
Blood sugar.
Okay. We are still in skin integrity, okay?
Monitor for pressure ulcers and just monitor skin integrity.
Sunscreen.
They have a higher tendency to yeast infections when your blood sugar is out of control with
Sunscreen.
infective skin.
Skin integrity, the patient should be taught that if
Sunscreen.
they are on long-term use of corticosteroids, their skin is more tend to be
Burn. Sunscreen.
Tearing, they're more prone to tearing because their skin thins out.
yes, thinning of the skin, okay, which can lead to tearing. Septic shock, signs and symptoms.
Hypertension.
Okay. What else?
Fever.
Fever, tachycardia,
Okay.
tachypnea.
What happens to the CVP?
Decrease.
What happens to the PAWP?
Is
What is PAWP?
Pulmonary artery wedge pressure.
Pressure. What happens to PAWP?
it's low if it's not cardiogenic.
Very good. What happens to the urine output?
It's decreased
Okay.
or gone.
Okay. What happens to the skin?
In the beginning, yeah, warm, then cold.
Okay. Cool, clammy skin, right?
Later, yeah.
Later. Okay.
At first it's warm.
So how will you treat?
Find underlying cause, give fluid,
The first one will be, treat the underlying cause. Normal saline,
get a blood culture,
okay, get a blood culture. So now you are giving the patient normal saline bolus or 500 ml per hour, okay? And the patient's blood pressure is not rising. What is the second line of treatment?
Vasopressors.
Norepinephrine, right? Yes. What will the norepinephrine do?
Vasoconstrict.
It increases the blood pressure and it increases the blood pumping capacity to the heart. And also it increases this SVR. When the SVR is increased, what happens?
Blood pressure increases.
Blood pressure increases and it improves the
Cardiac output.
cardiac output, very good, and it improves the tissue perfusion. If the fluid, the norepinephrine is not doing the trick, what is the third line of treatment? Hydrocortisone. So this what happened? Shay and no, not Shay, Dina and Dina's group.
oh, you said that, that's why we're laughing.
You said it?
Yes, Anita did.
See, I didn't even hear you. Good
Well,
job.
my computer's acting up.
Good job. Hydrocortisone. It should be added if unresponsive to IV fluids and vasopressor therapy.
Isn't that where the sort of the controversy is with steroid use and improving? Like it's not really evidence-based, and sometimes it can make it sepsis worse.
Yeah, there is the controversy for that, but for your
It's higher just to see what happens.
All right, so in the later stages of sepsis, what are the signs and symptoms? I cannot hear you.
Comatose.
Mental status changes, right? Yes.
Organ failure.
Yes, so if you see a patient going into mental status changes where the patient is confused and all that, that warrants for immediate intervention. Diagnostic test for ARDS. Okay. ARDS treatment. Huh? I can't hear you. Okay, mechanical ventilation with always for ARDS. Very good. What is PEEP?
Peak expiratory end pressure between 5 and 15.
Yeah, what is PEEP? What is PEEP and what's the normal value and all that? Okay. VAP prevention.
What prevention?
Ventilator associated pneumonia.
Oh,
Catheter, aseptic techniques, oral care.
Head of the bed, 30 to 40 degrees. Why?
Vent aspiration.
Prevent aspiration and to prevent VAP. Okay, complications of increased PEEP. We already discussed.
Atelectasis.
And complications of increased PEEP.
decreased
Pneumothorax.
cardiac output.
Okay.
We were talking about baritone, which is implanted pneumothorax.
And stress ulcers. Types of burns. You should know the types of burns and what are the signs and symptoms. Depending on the area of burns, provide interventions. If smoke inhalation injury, you should more concentrate on providing, maintaining their oxygenation, right? If it is an electrical injury, yes, give more importance to the heart and cardiac monitor and preventing dysrhythmias. Emergent phase treatment of burns. We just discussed. Okay, rule of 9.
Fluids, oxygen.
Okay, Parkland formula, rule of 9, wound debridement, nurses' responsibilities. Nutritional needs. Yes. Okay, I think that, I have given you more than enough draft nurses' responsibilities. And yeah, that's it.
How many questions on the exam?
45. Yeah.
Any math?
No. There is the rule of 9 and Parkland formula already. No math.
Will we have a calculator for those or paper?
Calculator.
You can use a paper. I will enable a paper. I will enable the calculator. And you can have that small calculator if you want.
Thank you.
Okay. I think you guys are all prepared for tomorrow.
Okay. And one other. Oh, I have one question. Do we have another discussion board for role transformation or no? Are we done with that?
Did we do all the, you already did all the discussion boards for the role transformation, right?
Yes.
Is there anything new?
The interprofessional.
I know that I had.
There was just 2.
I know that I had taken that 3 points discussion board out, right?
Oh, okay.
The emergency preparedness, yes, I will redistribute the points.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys.
about the iHuman for the diabetic case?
Yeah, that you have to do. That is
Let's do
something
like
that
that.
you need to do.
To
The end of
October
the month.
30th. You have 2 more weeks.
Yeah, I have given you enough time for that. So that is something that you have to do before 30th. 30th is the due date for that.
Just check.
And should we worry about like grades not being entered yet, or just I'm not worrying about it yet? Or do we need to start emailing someone?
Which grades?
Oh, just like for let me see.
The
I
clinical
feel like
Mostly on clinicals.
yeah, simulations, the
simulation.
yeah, perinatal loss simulation, the actual like simulation scores, you know?
Yeah, don't worry about the simulation scores. You all got the 4 points for the simulation scores.
Okay, it's just not entered. Yeah, that and just the clinical stuff.
Yeah, the clinical stuff.
That's what Miss Matthews will be doing while we're doing leadership. We'll be entering grades.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a very busy semester, but I was trying to keep up as much as I could with
You
all
did
this.
great. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so don't worry about those. If there are clinical grades, you won't see a big dip in the clinical grades. There, you know, if when I'm correcting the care plans, if you lose points like 0.51 or something, yes, you will lose those points. Not like I won't give you like 5 out of 10 or anything like that. So don't worry about that. By this time, you should know how to do the care plans, and I'm pretty sure you know how to do the care plans, so you don't have to worry about this.
Okay.
Okay. Still, if you need anything, email me. All right, my dears, we are done for the day.
What time are we going to be to the HESI next Thursday?
HESI next Thursday at 9. At 9 o'clock.
And we meet in the big room?
Yeah, meet in 108. Okay.
We need to bring our face shields or just masks?
Just masks. Yeah, we don't need the face shield for that. Hold on, let me just check the time. I thought it was 9, but I want to make sure.
It is.
Last time it was 9.
It was a very long day, but we made it. Let's see. For some reason, it doesn't say the time, but yes, 9. Come there at 9.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, if there is a time change, I will email you, but it should be 9.
We have a leadership meeting next Wednesday.
Yes, you do.
What time is that at?
We have not decided yet what time exactly will be the leadership meeting, but it should be around 10 or 9.
Okay.
Okay.
So the HESI is on Thursday or Wednesday? I'm sorry.
HESI is on Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Thursday, meet at 108, and then we'll go, like half will go to the other room, the computer room, and Ms. Simmons will, I think Ms. Simmons or somebody will talk to the examiner. Okay, exactly like your practice session. All right, guys. All right.
Thank you.
Happy
next week.
learning. Best wishes for tomorrow's exam.
Thank you.
You're welcome.